Good morning, June 2nd. Thank you for joining us on ARC Rochester. I'm Abby Fridman.
And I'm Dan Schrack. We've got a lot coming your way this morning, but first we want to have a look at some of the news you need to know.
Stephanie Joseph is live in the newsroom. She's taking a look at some of our headlines this morning. Steph?
Hey there, guys. We do begin with new details about a terrifying encounter outside a Greece restaurant. An attempted carjacking stopped by a Good Samaritan. It happened on Sunday in the Denny's parking lot on West Ridge Road. Police say 45-year-old Brian Wheeler forced his way into a vehicle and tried to rob the woman inside. According to court documents, Wheeler was armed with a razor blade and cut the victim's hand. A Good Samaritan who saw this all play out rushed over to help and held the suspect until police arrived. Residents at Patty's Lodge in Hopewell have not left, despite previously being given notices to vacate the property by yesterday. We've just heard from a resident who says they were given an extension by 20 days. The site was at the center of the investigation into the torture and killing of Sam Nordquist from Minnesota. The property is under new ownership, with the deed being transferred earlier this month. One person was taken into custody overnight in connection to a burglary last month. Police say on May 23rd, a 27-year-old man broke into a home on Hudson Avenue and injured a woman before fleeing that scene. This morning, officers arrested him on Kingston Street. They say during the arrest, other people began to approach officers, resulting in additional units responding. And we're monitoring a crash on 490 eastbound near the South Avenue exit, but the impact you could see, it's felt way beyond 490. No word on any injuries or a cause, but we will be sure to keep you updated as we learn more. A live look here this morning, 490 at Mount Read, a really good picture of what's going on over in that direction. Traffic moving along slowly over there. Plenty of red indicating a major slowdown. So if this is part of your morning commute, just be mindful. Happening today, an annual track meet that brings together elementary students from 27 different Rochester City schools. More than 1,000 student athletes will compete at Thurgood Marshall Middle School in the Nick Zona track meet, which honors a former RCSD Director of Health and Section 5 president. This year's meet will add a special adaptive 100-meter dash. This is the second day of the meet, which will finish on June 9th. And that's what you need to know.
Those kids are fast.
No, seriously.
Steph.
That was awesome.
Very cool.
When was the last time you just ran like that?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, actually, that's a lie. Friday.
Oh.
Right out the door.
Oh.
Right out the building.
All right, Steph. Thank you.
Hey, let's have a look at what we've got brewing for the next 2 hours today, starting with warmer weather now officially here. And as more people hit the road and trails on e-bikes, police are making sure you know the rules. For more of this morning's Crime Stoppers, we've got the Monroe County Sheriff's Office stopping by to break down e-bike laws, safety tips, and what riders need to know ahead of the summer season.
Then we're looking ahead to one of Rochester's longest-running community celebrations, the 19th Ward Community Association, getting ready for its 60th annual Square Fair. It's happening this weekend. We will get a closer look at the upcoming parade, live music, and fun, perfect for the whole family.
And later, what do you get when you mix laughter, life lessons, and a book birthday party? Rochester native Yvonne Conti is stopping by this morning to talk about her new memoir, Beneath Her Smile, and a special celebration happening Friday at Comedy at the Carlson that's part of reunion and part book launch.
Yeah, lots to get into this morning, but I think one of the things we're looking forward to the most today, it's the forecast. We'll be experiencing seasonal temperatures and a whole lot of sunshine. Meteorologist Marty Snyder tracking how long that will stick around. Marty?
Well, guys, it looks like we're going to see it stick around for a lot of the week. Really just some nice, quiet weather in store for us. 52 currently. We were down into the 40s earlier, so already we're coming up off our early morning lows by a little bit. Still, we're seeing a lot of places at least hovering in the 50s now. We'll end up in the mid-70s going into the afternoon, so many places may see about a 30-degree net increase in these numbers from the early morning low to the afternoon high temperatures. So numbers move along nicely. Sunshine wins out, and we're going to see highs today, mostly in the mid-70s range. That's about about average for this time of year. We have been below average for a little bit of time. Today's that day when we get up to near average. Then we cross over into above average territory. As soon as tomorrow, we'll add another 5 degrees. That'll put us up to near 80 then, and probably in the 80s for highs into Thursday and Friday. Just have to watch the weekend. Likely a couple showers are at least possible during that time frame. We'll see temperatures back into the 70s during the weekend. So a little cooler then. Man. I heard that, Dan.
Well,
like
Marty,
that weekend outlook?
It looks great. It all looks great.
I gave you 4 pristine days there.
Yeah, no, I'm not complaining about the weekend whatsoever. Yeah. I'm fine
with it.
It
was a happy exhale.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
It was like, let's get into it.
Yes, like, thank goodness. I'm sitting here remembering, like, February.
Don't think about it, man. Don't think about it.
Why would we ever want that?
No.
I don't understand why our relatives settled here.
Yeah, I ask myself that all the time. How did that happen?
Pick somewhere warmer. All right, thank you,
these
sir.
nice 90 days that we see this time of year.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's go off the top this morning and start with some of the things that have piqued our interest this morning. I'm going to kick things off, and today I want to talk about the mall. Let's go to the mall. Because apparently they're making a comeback. And guess who's leading the charge here? Kids, teenagers, the same ones who've had their heads down, glued to their phones, never looking up. It turns out they're looking up and going to the mall to hang, just like we did. Look at that east view. Looks so nice. So Capital One looked into this and found 73% of Gen Z hit a mall in any given month. And more than 80% of them, well, they're just going to be around other people.
Okay.
Think about that. A whole generation that can order anything online to their front door, same day, and they're getting in their car and driving to the mall just to see one another. I like it, and I think this needs to happen. We need those social skills. Because I remember I was kind of like that. The mall, that's where you went after school or sometimes maybe instead of school. Mm-hmm. We had a mall literally right next door to my high school.
Oh my gosh.
So.
With Outlet Mall?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I started at LaSalle Senior High School before they knocked it down. And yeah.
I'd be there.
There were a lot of high school students there throughout the day. It's where you meet up with your friends by the fountain. It's where you figured out who you were, your style, your taste. I got my first pair of cowboy boots at the Summit Park Mall in Niagara Falls. It should have never happened. It should have never happened, but it did. It's also where I learned to work. My second job was at Old Navy at the outlets. About a decade later, Armani Exchange and Diesel, the sharper image, folding shirts, cashing people out, standing there learning how to talk to complete strangers. It was a total blast. That's where a lot of us grew up a little. You know, a slice of pizza on your break, maybe a cinnamon bun you could smell from the other side of the food court. Mm-hmm. Ooh, the payphone by the door, because that's how you had to call for your ride. It's true. No phones buzzing in your pocket, no algorithm telling you where to go, just people figuring it out. And that's what these kids are after, the same things you were after. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you things are perfect, because we know they are not. The comeback isn't everywhere. It's really a tale of two different kinds of malls. The nice ones that are still booming, but about 40 more malls in the U.S. shut their doors each and every year, which is sad. And there's one more problem. Sometimes all those kids show up at once. They like to organize things online and they take over the entire space. Most of them are fine, but a few aren't. And we know a few bad apples spoil the bunch. So now malls are pushing back with chaperone rules and curfews, but I don't want to leave it there, because the big picture is not about those rules. The big picture is a good one. You've got a generation that has grown up on screens so far, and they're the ones that are putting the phone down and choosing to show up in person, face to face.
I love them all. I do. For me, you know, I live on the west side. It doesn't bother me driving to Eastview.
No.
Just to go walk around.
Yeah.
But it's
right?
very relaxing, you know, as long as it's not too busy. Mm-hmm. And yeah, grew up not too far from you. The Galleria, 10 out of 10.
I was there on Sunday.
How was it?
Listen, I miss going to the mall. Mm-hmm. I miss that experience. Yeah. It's just not something that I do with any regularity anymore.
Yep.
for no other reason than for no other reason.
So for me, my time is limited, right? And if I'm looking for something specific and I'm on like a time crunch, going to the mall to find it, going to a physical store to find it, for me, I'm like, this is garbage. Like, I do not like this because, like.
Unless you need that item that day.
That's what I'm saying, right? But yeah, love it. My first real job was at the mall also. I loved it. It was so fun. It really just kind of, it builds a community.
What mall?
Galleria. Walden Galleria.
I never worked.
Me too.
What was your first
At the
job?
Walden Galleria?
No, my first job was at Grease Ridge Mall.
It was at Grease Ridge Mall.
Grease Ridge
what
Mall.
did you do?
What store?
Baked pretzels.
For Auntie Anne's?
No, it was a Bavarian pretzel was the name of
A Bavarian
Wow.
pretzel. That was Mark's first job.
it. 1994.
1994. How do you like that?
I like it. I love the mall in general.
The Galleria, though, did they have? And I don't mean to call them back rooms, but they were just back rooms, hallways that would connect
yeah.
all the stores because everybody had to take their trash to central locations. Yeah, I loved just going back. I mean, you could go there, get away from everyone,
Yeah.
and be thrust into a crowd of hundreds of people if you want.
Yep. Yeah.
Loved it. Loved it.
Opening shift. I was always a morning person, obviously, but opening shift was my favorite. You'd go to the bank, you'd get the money from the mall bank that was hidden underground. You'd go, you get everything set up for the day.
We called it taking a bagel run. I got to go on a bagel run.
I like that.
So we never used the term money.
This was all before the mall opened. We'd get there at 8 or 7.
Oh,
or
okay,
something
okay,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But yeah.
Such good memories. Such
all
good
right.
memories.
Move
Okay,
along to
sorry,
mine.
go ahead.
No, that's fine. Honestly, I could talk about it all day, but we got to move along to mine. We're talking about the younger generation for this one. There's an interesting trend being reported by several news outlets, and it's the rise of young YouTubers, that is, turning into Hollywood directors. Now, it comes as the film Backrooms is smashing box office records. According to NBC, the movie brought in a record-breaking $81.4 million in North America and $118 million worldwide. Keep in mind, it came out when? This past weekend?
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah. Setting a new mark for the biggest opening ever for a first-time director with an original film. Pretty incredible. The director behind it? A 20-year-old, Kane Parsons, who developed the idea first on his YouTube channel. Parsons is part of a growing trend of online creators now breaking into what many are calling indie horror. The generation often features low-budget projects that are created and promoted independently, often through platforms like YouTube and TikTok. These creators are building massive audiences online, and now the audiences, well, they're following them into the movie theater. An interesting note here, Backrooms actually outperformed The Mandalorian and Grogu at the box office this weekend. I know.
That's huge.
It really is. Other examples of the trend include Iron Lung, which is a video game adaptation financed and distributed by a YouTuber. And then there's the Obsession movie, created by a 26-year-old YouTuber. What started as a small project quickly grew in theaters and now is developing into a cult. The article also pointing out that horror has long been a launching pad for aspiring filmmakers. The genre typically requires smaller budgets, right? What's scary is like the unknown.
Yeah.
Making it easier for new talent to break into the industry. One of the first major examples of YouTube creators crossing over into the mainstream horror was Talk to Me in 2022, the film about that haunted embalmed hand. Do you remember that?
I do.
Yeah, that was made for just under $5 million. Well, the director's next film received more than triple that budget. Like I said, a launching pad. YouTube has become a legitimate pathway into the entertainment industry. Creators can earn some significant revenue through their content, build an audience, and prove there is a market for their ideas before ever stepping into a studio. It also reminds me of Jordan Peele. You remember Key and Peele? Many people first knew him from Mad TV and comedy sketches. Well, now he's an award-winning horror director known for films like Get Out, Us, and Nope. Audiences seem to be embracing the new voices. More and more people heading to the theater to see something different, possibly passing over those established franchises in favor of stories from creators that they found online. I thought that part about the Backrooms outperforming The Mandalorian and Grogu, if I'm saying that right, I think that is incredible when you think about it. some of those Disney, Marvel, you know, all of those
franchise
yes,
films.
They do well every single time.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, it's a given. Okay,
Yeah.
obviously this is going to perform well.
Yeah.
I just think it's so interesting that this got such a big audience.
Oh, there are two things that I love about this. One, and maybe some of what you read today said this, but there's rumor online that what's his, Kane
Yep.
Parsons, is that his name? That he didn't actually direct the movie
yeah.
because he's too young. And listen, I say to anybody who believes something like that, you're out of touch.
Yeah.
You're out of touch because you look at some of the other things that he's done. But the thing that I really love about this kind of digs at those franchises. This is an original idea. Someone thought of something. It's not a creative retelling of something. It's not glorified, we're going to turn whatever happened into a movie. It's not, we're going to take the same characters and add another cute one to the lineup to sell tickets. This was an idea that nobody had before this kid started it.
Yeah.
And that's what I like. There is creativity. There is craft. It's art. It's art.
Yes, I agree with you. And, you know, I know you don't love scary movies.
No.
But I really, really do.
We're going to see this.
Yes, we are. Yeah, and I'm excited for that. But one of the reasons I love scary movies and I love the horror genre in general is people get so creative with it. It's like I can't remember it's like the 10-foot bug theory, you know? You're in a scary movie and, you know, all the anticipation is building and building and building, and then the main character opens up the door and there's a 10-foot bug, and you're like, oh my God. And then you think, it could have been a 20-foot bug, and that would have been even scarier.
Yes.
So many directors now, they are just kind of leaving whatever is in your imagination to be the scariest part. One of my favorite scary movies of all time, The Blair Witch Project.
Yeah. Your brain does all the work.
It does all of the work.
Well, your stomach too, because motion sickness and that food.
Very true. Yeah, very true. But like, you don't know what's in the woods.
No.
It's whatever's in your mind that's the scary part. Same with this film that just came out. Same with I
didn't think of it like that.
Yeah.
That's an interesting.
It's not the name of it, but I teach it in one of my classes at Brockport. It's like the 6-foot bug theory, the 10-foot, one of those. Yeah.
No matter how big it was, it could have always been bigger.
It could have always been bigger.
Yes.
You think about the movie Jaws, which I don't know if you'd qualify it as like a horror film, but you think about that movie, right? And the dorsal fin. It's scary and it's scary and it's scary. And then you see the animatronic jump out of the water and you're like, okay, that's fine.
I struggled with that.
So where I was going with all of that, is with the Marvel movies and the Disney movies and all of that stuff, they have these massive budgets with the green screens and the CGI and all of that, and they do very well.
Yeah.
But I think people are becoming more and more attracted to this idea that, like, you have to kind of get creative with your brain.
Yeah. I don't need another Captain America Marvel movie. I don't need another. How many Batmans do we need? How many Spider-Mans do we need?
You're going to make some enemies by saying that.
But it's true. We have to. The only creative part of any of that is, we've got a multiverse now. Somebody thought to themselves, we can't keep telling the same story over and over again. We need to come up with something new, and said, let's do this. Yeah. And that was, I think, a saving grace for those franchises, because talk about beating a dead horse. How many times can Spider-Man save Mary Jane? Really?
Well, eventually he saves Gwen, but yes.
Who's Gwen?
It's a great question. I have no idea.
Who's Gwen?
I've seen Spider-Man like
I
twice.
don't remember her. Hey, stick around. We've got a lot more to come right here on ARC Rochester, including when we come back, we're checking in with Chris Lopez, who's live this morning previewing Verona Street's Fast and Furriest fundraiser.
And don't forget, we're streaming live. You can join us on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and on foxrochester.com. We'll be right back. Doesn't he in like the original with
Hey, no, you see, oh, that is such a cute dog.
A big community fundraiser that always draws a crowd and plenty of wagging tails is coming up this Saturday at Brown Square Park.
The Fast and the Furriest, hosted by the Verona Street Animal Society, is back, bringing a full day of fun with races, live music, food trucks, and plenty of positive energy. Chris Lopez is live this morning, getting a preview of all the action. He's showing us how the event helps support animals in need. Chris?
Hey, good morning, guys. Yes, we're here at Brown Square Park. That is where the event starts at. Registration starts at 7 o'clock, and the races start at 8 o'clock. They're staggered about 15 minutes. I believe the first one is at 8, next one at 8:15. Joined by Regine and Lulu. We have to address Lulu first. She has been waiting now for about 10 minutes for her live shot. Tell me a little bit about her.
Lulu is such a good girl. She's 4 years old. She came in as a stray. She's been back a few times as a stray.
That's sad.
Yeah. So right now she's kind of just looking for her for real forever home. She is dog friendly, so she's had great experiences with other dogs in play yard. She loves anything that will pique her interest. She's been looking at birds, other dogs.
She is about as inquisitive as they come, too. Anything that comes around this vicinity here, she is paying attention. She is collecting data. She is doing fantastic, and she is incredibly calm. And then what else? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take your spot right
No,
there.
you were all good. Yeah, she's good with other dogs, and she's extremely people friendly. Like, she loves getting good pets, and she's really calm.
How is she on walks? She seemed great coming over here.
I'm a cat person, and
Yeah.
I'm able to walk her,
Okay.
so
She's easy.
she's an easy walk.
Despite her stocky build, she's an easy
Yeah.
walk, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. And this week, your guys' are on Saturday. Your guys' biggest fundraiser of the year, your biggest event of the year.
Yeah.
How does it go? We talked a little bit about the logistics and what it goes to in terms of medicine and things like that. But for your community outreach, which is your forte, how does it help you out?
So, events like this don't only help the shelter take care of the animals in our care. They allow us to do things like our community pet food pantry. We partner with local organizations to do vaccine clinics where we literally go into different neighborhoods so that people can bring their dogs, their cats, and get their animals vaccinated, because sometimes those can be expensive, and our goal is not only to get animals into forever homes, it's to keep them there.
Yeah, and free vaccines on Saturday, by the way, I believe, right? Yes, free vaccines. The last time I talked to you during this event, you were brand new. Yeah. How have you adjusted to your role with Verona Street, and what have you learned since then?
Oh my gosh. I think I've adjusted very well. I can now walk dogs like a pro. Maybe not a pro. But I've enjoyed it so much, from helping to build and grow social media so that people can get to see the amazing animals that we have in our care, to just learning more about our community and what their needs are. I think that that's one of my favorite things as a professional communicator. I love storytelling, and so being able to get to know all of these animals and learn not only how to tell human stories, but how to tell animal stories to the point that humans can feel a connection with them and be like, that's my forever buddy.
I was going to ask you, do you see the fruits of your labor because you're out and about in the community, you're interacting with people on social media?
Yes, and not just mine. Our community, I call her my little partner in crime. She's the one who handles all of the community pet food pantry and stuff like that. So those are always long lines. And then on social media, our engagement has been up. I've heard stories of people literally saying, like, they'll come into the shelter and they'll be like, I saw this dog on your Instagram and I immediately knew, so I came down here. I saw them yesterday and I knew I had to adopt them. And we've had adoption stories literally come out of a single post. The other day, one of our initial volunteers came in and adopted an animal that had extreme health problems, and then she made a beautiful recovery. They saw her story and they were like, that is our girly.
Well, that's a beautiful turnaround right there.
That is.
And Lulu's up for adoption?
She is.
She's
She's
up for
available.
Look at how calm she is. You can come get Lulu. She is up for adoption right now. So anyone at home watching, if you want to take home Lulu, you absolutely can. This Saturday is the 10K, the Fast and the Furriest, happening here at Brown Square Park. I'm going to send it back to you guys in studio. Coming up next, we're going to be in my favorite spot here, which is the playpen where they collect data and you just get to see dogs run around. So there's nothing better than that. Back to you in studio for now.
Not
Check back
at
in
all.
with
We
you in
love
about
it,
20
Chris.
minutes.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, when our Rochester returns, it's time for a little weather trivia this morning.
Yeah, Mark McLean, the meteorologist, the weather and garden guru. He's back on the other side of the break. Never a dull moment when you work with meteorologist Mark McLean. He's here with us now. He's got weather trivia.
Yeah. Nobody would believe
that's
the
it.
stories anyway. So,
No,
yeah.
We hardly do.
I know. The truth, though, is stranger than fiction.
It is. Weather trivia.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Cool summer, right? It's been a cool start to June, cool start to meteorological summer. I woke up, it was 43 degrees this morning. Well below the average. But as summer is defined from June, July, and August, at least for the meteorologists, do you know what the coolest of those are on record? Was it 1992, 1965, 1986, or 1911?
What?
What?
Oh, no, I'm looking at you to see if you have any idea.
Oh, okay.
She hit Dan again.
Tuesday. We knew it.
Oh
It
my
was
gosh.
Tuesday. I told you
Can't
guys.
stand the both of you.
What, are you going to hit me again?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
This time, at least make it like a love tap, okay? Not like a hit.
That wasn't a hit.
Okay.
That was a love tap.
And I bruise like a you should see my arm.
I think you're going to be okay.
I'll show you guys
Okay.
at some point.
Well, we'll have that answer coming up at 9 o'clock already. Lots of responses up. Those are sad sunflowers, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey,
They don't
where
look
was
good.
this taken?
That was a picture someone sent in years ago, but like there was all these tall sunflowers, then there was this like one row of like sad sunflowers.
And you decided to show the row of sad sunflowers?
Yeah, because it's talking about like a cool summer, something a sunflower definitely wouldn't like.
Well, let me ask.
Yep.
Because we're talking about temps in
Yeah.
that range.
Yeah.
Is that where you're anticipating will be again this year?
No, that would be very cool.
Okay.
So if we ended up in that range, that would be substantially below normal.
Okay.
Yeah. Something around 70 would be normal.
Okay.
If we averaged it out, but something for the winter we're watching though. This super El Nino, this very warm El Nino that's developing, is kind of developing in the center of the Pacific Ocean instead of closer to South America. That does have implications potentially for our winter weather in western New York. A typical El Nino makes it mild in the wintertime, but a Madoki El Nino, which is when all the warm water comes up in the middle of the Pacific, makes New England and the Great Lakes colder and snowier than normal.
That was not one of the options he gave us last week when we were talking about
Well, we
El
weren't
Nino.
talking about this recent development in the El Nino.
So
does
summer's
that
going to
mean?
be trash and winter's going to be trash? Is that what you're
I
saying?
didn't say that, but I mean, there's some analogs that,
Say that?
yeah. It's quiet. It's quiet in here. Did I say something?
Just do the weather, Mark.
Can't even move. Can't even move her teeth. It's been a little cool. 65 years. Does that surprise you? Given how sunny it was? Did you go outside in the afternoon?
Yeah, spent
Yes.
a lot of time outside. Sunshine made it feel warmer, but in the
Yeah.
shade it was
Yeah.
very
You know what,
cool.
though? 65 was perfect when you got in the car because the car was
Oh,
nice
it was.
and warm.
Yeah.
And,
It was great lawn mowing weather. That's where I check this out. 43 here. 36 in Olean. The growing season gone.
wow,
Like
look at
30.
that.
Got down to 30 in the Adirondacks this morning. 33 in Indian
They
Lake.
see frost?
Oh, that's a freeze. Yeah. I mean, you're out of the frost territory. Yeah, but I'm sure it was a very frosty start in like Tupper Lake and Racket Lake, 35, 37. Indian Lake, 33. But you get down below 32. Anything that's not hardy could perish, like hanging baskets, that kind of thing. That's not great. 52 west-southwest at 7. The dew point's back up to 47. And we're on our way. We're up and away, as we say. The average is 74 now. We'll be in the mid-70s today, 80 for tomorrow, and 83 degrees for Thursday. It's huge high pressure over the Great Lakes and New England, so that's why the weather is so quiet this week. It's just not moving. It's going to sit right over the top of us with high pressure. The air sinks in weather. That inhibits cloud formation, which is great if you want some sunshine and to dry things out, which we do need to dry things out, but this is day 8 now, officially, in a row without rain. So we could actually, by the end of this week, we'll be looking for some showers for sure. But forecast-wise, low 70s at lunchtime, mid-70s at 4 o'clock. Tonight is going to be another clear night, but not quite as cool as the last couple of nights. If you're south of the Thruway, you're going to be in the 40s, but low 50s near the city. Bright moonlight once again, and our 7-day forecast does have that chance for scattered showers back in play for Saturday and Sunday. So if you do have outdoor plans both of those days, and right now, if I put the timing down on this, I would say late Saturday into Sunday. Most of Saturday looks like it's going to be dry for us, but Sunday, some question marks there. Upper 70s, some isolated showers heading into Monday.
Very good.
Sold.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah,
80s.
it's not a bad forecast. I mean, if you have to
No.
like stain a deck or like paint a fence or something like that, this is ideal weather. Like to work outside, somebody's getting a roof on their house in the neighborhood, they're like crossing their fingers it doesn't rain.
We just naming construction jobs?
Yeah, you know, or if you're planning a parade down, you know, Thursday
Yeah.
night,
Yeah.
Spencerport Fireman's Carnival.
Very true.
Yep.
Hanging
You'll be there.
Siding.
We'll be there.
I'll be there.
Yep.
Dan will be there.
Siding,
Thursday night?
asphalt ceiling, striping a parking lot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
building
Yeah.
roads. And
We are
bridges.
painting our deck right now.
Putting asbestos back into the building.
Yeah, well, they tried that here. No.
That's what's wrong with him.
Makes sense.
Hey, don't go anywhere. A lot more to come here on ARC Rochester.
We'll be right back.
Good Tuesday morning. Thanks so much for staying with us here on ARC Rochester. We want to take you behind the story this Tuesday as we approach the 2026 midterms. A cybersecurity group is warning about possible AI interference.
And national correspondent Christine Frizzell reports.
It is a threat like no other. And once again, the target is not necessarily voting machines or election software, but a different kind of nerve center.
The attacks this year and what they're focusing on, it's our mind. It's the biggest computer in the world, right?
Aaron Rose's Checkpoint Software Technologies found top targets include election-related organizations, including fundraising and media platforms, government services, and campaign personnel.
What do you think is the biggest difference that we're facing now than we were 4 or 6 years ago?
So have you ever heard of this thing called AI? AI is a fantastic tool, and I use it every single day. Problem is, the malactors have access to that as well. So they're using that to create more convincing, whether it be fake news, fake information, that can confuse us all, or they might be using it to actually launch attacks.
This map shows just how frequent the attacks are, tracking them in real time. And this brand new report detailing how widespread the threat is for this year's midterm elections. The strategy includes distributing staged or deceptively edited political content designed to amplify distrust, deepen polarization, and increase narrative confusion. As in years past, major attempted attacks have already been launched from a who's who of U.S. adversaries: Russia, China, and Iran. Checkpoint found the most persistent election-related threat is phishing because it's cheap and effective, with 82% of malicious file attacks occurring over email. That AI assisting in making some of those attacks more believable.
All of a sudden, I get an email from one of those platforms that says, "Hey, Aaron, we appreciate your donations that you've done on these dates, these 4 or 5, 6 times that you've made this donation, but your most recent one, the payment actually failed to authorize. Maybe your credit card expired. Would you mind clicking here and re-authenticating your information?"
In fact, the Democratic fundraising group Act Blue was recently exposed with 9,500 leaked credentials. The Republican fundraising platform WinRed also targeted with 6,500 leaked credentials. It turns out which candidate or group Americans have donated to is valuable information for those trying to cause harm. I'm Christine Frizzell reporting.
Stick around. We've got a lot more to come here on ARC Rochester, including when we come back. We're once again going live to Chris Lopez, looking ahead to the Verona Street's upcoming Fast and Furriest fundraiser.
Don't forget, you can watch us on the go. Join us because we are streaming live on the 13 WHAM YouTube channel and on foxrochester.com. We'll be right back. Hello, mic check, 1, 2.
Is that to me?
Welcome back. Verona Street Animal Society is getting ready for one of its biggest and most beloved events of the year, the Fast and the Furriest. It's a fun-filled day featuring races, giveaways, and more than a few adorable four-legged stars are ready to steal the show.
Yeah, now in its 20th year, the community favorite is returning this Saturday at Brown Square Park, bringing together pet lovers from across the region for a day that's all about fun, fundraising, and furry friends. Chris Lopez is live with a preview of what that all looks like. Hey there, Lopez.
Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. 7 o'clock is registration. Those races kick off at 8 o'clock as well as 8:15, and it runs through the morning. Bring your pet, bring your family. There's going to be food there. There's going to be drinks, live music, and of course, tons of different paws like the one that Grayson has or like the 4 that Grayson has. I'm here with Christy. This is one of my favorite segments, to be in here with the dogs in their natural habitat, running around. Let's start off with Grayson.
This is our boy Grayson. He's about 2 to 3 years old. He was a stray.
He's trying to eat my
Bugs.
He's trying to eat my homework. He's high energy.
Yeah, he is.
Very high energy. Do you know how old he is?
2 to 3 years
About
old.
2 to 3 years old.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So a young adult,
Yeah.
active guy, like to play every day, likes to run around.
When you get the dogs, you told me, so I asked you, I said, how many dogs come out here to the play yard? You said every single one, as long as they're healthy.
Yeah.
So you see every single dog out here.
Yeah, we try to. Given enough volunteer power, the play yard, we try to get every dog out every day, every morning for some off-leash play. A lot of times if it's just me out here, the dogs are just running around and playing with toys or interacting with me. So if we can, we try to pair them with an appropriate social partner. So some of
Okay.
the dogs do play with each other. But a lot of the time they just get to sniff and run and lay down in the grass and be a dog. So we try to get that for them every morning just for stress relief and also information about the dogs to share with adopters. So
I was going to ask you, what do you see out here? Because it's a totally different environment from in there. They are in a kennel, and in here they're going to be able to run, I would say, if I had to guess, this is about 50 yards. So this is
Yeah, some
a
good
very
space.
good size and probably 25 yards wide. So they get to, like you said, be dogs out here. What kind of data do you see when they're off leash running around?
So it's incredibly different. You know, a dog in a kennel is a frustrated animal that just wants to be with people or other dogs. So you're going to see a lot of barking, jumping, or some dogs lay down, they're depressed. You know, it's honestly, it's pretty sad. But you get a dog outside where they can use their sniffer, which is their big information organ. And they can be around people and other dogs. It's a totally different animal. You're going to see them come out of their shell. We see shy dogs all the time out here just start to open up, approach people, especially if they're social dogs.
Yeah.
They'll come play a little bit, and then they're like, hey, this isn't so bad. Maybe I could check out this human being too. So the play yard is a gift to these animals in so many ways, and we're just lucky to be here every day.
Christy, you have a fantastic job. I have to ask you, what is the favorite part of your job?
Oh, am I allowed to? I don't know if that's my boss, but I'm allowed to say that.
Stacy's off camera.
I love so many aspects of my job, but honestly, this is probably the best part of the day, just to see all the, he's got his head in my pocket. Hey, here you, come here, buddy. To meet these dogs, to see them on their own terms, to let them show me who they are is just, it's fantastic. It's such a gift to me, and I hope to them. That's always the idea.
Do you know if Grayson's available for adoption?
Is available for adoption, so anybody could take this big-headed guy home, and he's gonna kiss your microphone.
Vivo Lottie got more head than he has body. I'm gonna send it back to you guys in studio. Saturday's race event takes place at 7 o'clock. A registration does, and those races kick off at 8 o'clock. You can also adopt Grayson as well. Back to you in studio.
We're so fortunate to have them in the community.
Honestly.
And come on, how stinking cute. Are you kidding me?
And then the dogs.
He wants the homework too. He wants the homework.
Very good.
Thank you, Lopez.
Thanks,
We
Chris.
appreciate it.
When we come back, we're breaking down the rules of the road when it comes to e-bikes.
Yeah, Crime Stoppers coming your way next. 8:49 this Tuesday morning. Summer, we all know, right around the corner. And the warmer weather is here to stay, which means many of us are going to be spending a lot more time outside riding e-bikes and scooters.
Yeah, they may be convenient, but there are laws around how to use them. For this week's Crime Stoppers, we're going over some of those rules with Monroe County Sheriff Sergeant Joe Massad. Great to see you. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so let's get right into it. I think maybe a lot of folks are excited to dust off those e-bikes and get ready to ride, but there are rules to keep everybody safe.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, the laws are not very clear when it comes to e-bikes, e-scooters, and in certain circumstances, limited use motorcycles that could be confused with e-bikes. And a lot of the manufacturers are selling e-bikes that could be marketed as e-bikes when in New York State they could be something else. And parents buy their kids e-bikes, e-scooters, and they should probably be more familiar with what exactly they're buying to make sure they're abiding by the law. There are a lot of laws in the Vehicle and Traffic Law regarding e-scooters and e-bikes and how you operate them and exactly what they are.
So if someone out there is in that situation, you've got a mom or dad watching right now and they're thinking, we know Johnny's been begging for an e-bike and I found this online. How do they find out if that is legal for Johnny to be driving?
First, they can either look up the Vehicle and Traffic Law, but they really don't expect them to do that. It's very thorough. They can either Google some stuff. There could be good information on the New York State Bicycling Coalition. They have good information laid out in a summary fashion to easily go through it. Or they can contact the sheriff's office, and we'll be happily to help them out, find out exactly what they're buying before they buy it, because some of them are so expensive. And you don't want to find out after the fact that now what you bought doesn't really work in New York State, and now you have to sell it again.
So what is a punishment? What is the punishment if you are caught using the e-bike illegally?
So you can get a citation, same thing as you're operating a motor vehicle and you get pulled over for some kind of violation that you've committed. Same thing for e-scooters and e-bikes. Some of the most common ones that we've been seeing are riding under 16 years old. There are no exceptions. If you're under 16 years old, you're not allowed to ride an e-bike or an e-scooter under no exceptions. If you are over 16, you're riding it, you cannot be on any sidewalks. You have to be riding on roadways that are posted 30 miles an hour or less. Some municipalities can pass local code or local laws to allow riding on sidewalks. That's not very common though, so don't assume. You probably should be checking where you're riding to know if that's allowed or not.
What about helmets? I know a lot of people think to themselves, listen, it's not very stylish, but it's going to save your noggin.
It will definitely save it. And unfortunately, the law says only 16 and 17-year-olds are obligated to wear helmets. Anybody over that age is just recommended. But it is recommended really to wear it.
Yeah.
It might seem silly, but elaborate a little more on that. The difference between an e-bike and a regular bike when it comes to speed.
So the way different classes of e-bikes, so class 1, 2, and 3. The way they are defined is how fast they can go. All e-bikes have to have an electric motor of 750 watts or under, and they have to have pedals. If something doesn't have pedals, even if it's powered by electric motor, it's not an e-bike. And if it goes up to 20 miles an hour with electric assist, and that's the class 1 e-bike. Class 2 is also 20 miles an hour, but you can actually operate it with electric motor without pedaling. And Class 3 is prohibited outside of New York City. It could go up to 25 miles an hour. So if anybody operating Class 3 outside of New York City is in immediate violation of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. And one more time, they're sitting at home. They want to learn more. Do we send them to the DMV? Do we send them to the sheriff's office? Where do we send them?
I would say they
both?
can both can give you the information. They can contact the sheriff's office. Any police deputy can actually help them with information, or they can send you to the person who maybe specializes in this and they're more the specific laws about it.
Very good. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you
in
for
today.
having me.
We
Appreciate
appreciate it. And as always, all the information goes over on foxrochester.com and 13 Wham. Just look for the Crime Stoppers tab.
8:53 this morning. Stick around. A lot more to come right here on Art Rochester.
We'll be right back.
Amazing America 250 is sponsored by Balance of Nature.
Helping to weave America together and inspiring Americans to explore beyond their hometown. Route 66 celebrates its 100th birthday this year. stretching 2,400 miles across 2/3 of the continent from Chicago, Illinois to Santa Monica, California, a remnant of America's past.
What says American spirit more than road tripping, freedom of the open road?
And a very present part of American culture, Route 66. For road trippers wanting a bit of nostalgia to travel through time and take the more scenic route, the now decommissioned highway is still 85% drivable.
It's got a special meaning for people from all over the world. We average 30 to 40,000 foreigners from other countries come over to travel every year because they love it.
Dubbed the Mother Road, Route 66 was commissioned in 1926 when the Bureau of Public Roads launched the nation's first federal highway system. Throughout its 100-year history, it's always been more than a road.
It was our lifeline. It allowed us to be discovered.
For the towns along the way, it put them on the map, bringing foot traffic and revenue to their rural and isolated communities, like to Amarillo, Texas.
Route 66 was the birthplace of the Big Texan, and it's what brought the world, the Texas Panhandle, into the Big Texan.
Or towns in Oklahoma that travelers on Route 66 are still slowing down to stop for.
Tourists are really looking for is the small, whimsical hallmark town, and that's Veneta, where you have, again, old historic buildings that have been restored. You have amazing restaurants.
At the height of the Great Depression, Route 66 was the path to fresh opportunities as destitute people left their former homes in search of work somewhere new. During the 1930s Dust Bowl, it was the primary route for the migration of farm workers fleeing from the Great Plains to California. And throughout World War II, a key military transport corridor moving troops and equipment across the country, connecting not only the East and the West, but also the past and the present. For Amazing America, I'm Taylor Murray with the National News Desk.
Amazing America 250 is sponsored by Balance of Nature, the Phytonutrition Company.
Greetings.
When I turn my head right here,
In today's political pulse, talks with Iran are up in the air at the moment, but President Trump is expressing optimism when he expects a deal to be reached despite Iran suspending talks. And what's next for a controversial fund that could benefit allies of President Trump. Plus, it's primary day in California, a closer look at the crowded races for governor and Los Angeles mayor. That's all coming up in our 9 o'clock hour. Arc Rochester returns after this.
believe it's only 9 o'clock on this Tuesday, June 2nd?
I can.
Thanks for joining us on ARC Rochester. I'm Abby Ferdman.
I'm Dan Schrack. That is fed up meteorologist Mark McLean.
What have you guys been doing for 4 hours?
Well, a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we're here working for probably 5 hours before you even turn your television on.
It's like a time warp Tuesday.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, how about some weather trivia?
Let's do it.
All right. Talking about a cool start to summer out here. Temps that were below normal, 43 degrees for the low temperature this morning, way off the pace for this time of the year. What is the coolest meteorological summer that we've ever had? That's defined as June, July, and August. Was it set back in 1992, 1965, 1986, or 1911? So, with that range of years on the screen, someone could have experienced at least 3 out of the 4 of those summers. Many someones actually could have experienced those. But what is it? Let's go to the responses. And Dennis, A, that was a miserable summer.
Wow.
Sarah and Charlene have B. Jim has B. Tom has C. Yvonne has A. Let's see the next round here. Janet, Tim, Ron, K have A. Kyla has C. Florence has B this morning. We've got Rod at A, Babs at D, Lima Pumpkin Fest C. Wish it were none of these. E and D. Pumpkins hate cool weather. K has C. Deborah, Barb, and David have B. Barbara and Laura have C. Sandra has D for this morning. We've got Mary at D, Paul at D, Herb has B. Color coordinated, are we? Allison, Stephen, Debbie, A?
I don't know. Herb, you might want to adjust the color bars on your television.
Cassandra, D. Kristen, 2 of us here say A. Eve and Richard are on Team A. Lisa has A. Lisa's dad is going B this morning. And Cheryl has A.
Wow.
Dave, Cheryl's husband, they're at odds a lot. C. Dawn has C. Greg, Dawn's husband, has A. Frank has B, and Mary Pat, Frank's wife, has A. Jack A, Deb, Jack's wife, B. Kevin D, Colleen, Kevin's wife, B. David C, Judy, David's wife, B. Lots of.
Okay, before we get into this, we need to pick a date on the calendar sometime early fall and do a live studio audience. Get all of these regulars who weigh in.
Well, that would
on
be fun.
this
That'd be fun.
just come into the station and they can be in the studio live.
Yeah. Listen, I've been saying that
It would be a blast.
Or maybe we
day
could take
one.
the broadcast live somewhere, like in a theater seating.
Or just
be up
bring
on a
it to
stage
one of
and
their
do the
living
broadcast
rooms.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
From their front lawns.
It'd be fun.
You know how much I like that stuff. I'm on board
be a
for no
blast.
matter what.
It is fun.
Yeah.
It is fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think the answer, though, I don't remember who weighed in first, but who called it a miserable summer. I think it's A.
I think it's C.
I'm right?
I remember this summer so well. It was garbage. It was absolute garbage. 65.5, no 90s. The highest temperature for the entire summer was 87 degrees for that whole summer. It was check this out on the bottom. The eruption of Mount Pinatubo in 1991 at the equator put so much debris into the atmosphere.
Oh my gosh, really?
That it lowered the average temperature of the surface of Earth. This is according to NASA. By 1 degree Fahrenheit for 15 to 18 months after it went off. There was such a dimming of the sun at the equator because of this large.
That's wild.
This is a big volcano. They have an explosivity index when volcanoes go off. This was up on, closer to the top end of the range. But we've had bigger, Krakatoa, Tambora. There's some big ones. When they go off, it really impacts the climate of the Earth's surface. But that was an absolutely rainy, cool, miserable summer in Western New York. Yep, remember that one well. The summer before it was a scorcher. 1990, by the way, that was. Oh, look at these two friends.
Aw, Chester and Charlie.
Cute.
Keeping each other company right there. Yep.
Just lounging on the couch. I love it.
They don't care about cool summers. They just want to hang, right? This is like cruise control forecasting. By Saturday, there's a chance for rain and maybe a little thunder. We'll keep you posted on that. At this point, it looks like it's later in the day Saturday also. So we're hoping for that as there's lots of weddings this time of the year, graduation parties, lots of outdoor stuff going on. But current temps, this is one heck of a bounce back, right? When you guys were on at 5:30 this morning when the sun came up, it was 43 degrees. Check it out now.
Yeah.
Plus
59.
16. And we're going to add probably another 15 degrees onto this by this afternoon. So it's a very dry atmosphere, and when you have a very dry atmosphere, you can get these huge diurnal ranges in temperature. So you get these big swings from sunrise to sunset. But 59 now, west-southwest at 6, and that dew point's at 48. So that's come up a little bit from earlier this morning. That was in the low 40s. And look at the warmer air ahead. Back to the pool weather later this week. It'll be 83 by Thursday, 84 by Friday. And again, all these days, with the exception of Saturday, there is some of that rain cools us off a little bit back into the upper 70s. But the warm air is on the march. Summer weather through the Great Lakes and parts of New England, that's going to settle in for a good chunk of the lower 48. CPC, the Climate Prediction Center, and our forecasting staff on board with warmer than normal temps, which is cutting against the grain of what we've experienced recently. We've got huge high pressure, and this is like a roadblock in the atmosphere. This is like the gate coming down at the train tracks. You got to stop. And high pressure says, yeah, you got to go around me. You can't go through me. And it sits there, and sometimes they just get stuck. And this is the kind of weather you probably don't mind getting stuck in. Mid to upper 70s today, back to the low 50s tonight, near 50s. Spots south are going to be in the 40s again. You can see, look at Geneseo and Naples in the mid 40s during the overnight tonight. So not quite as cold as it was this morning. And then back to the 80s again for tomorrow and Thursday. So that'll be nice to see. Probably a touch of air conditioning later this week. As that thin cloud cover increases. But
don't be weak.
The high temperature, at least in the mid-70s, that's back to normal. That is just normal for today. The extended forecast, again, for the weekend, not great timing for the weekend, but if I had to pick one of the 2 days that had a little bit better than that 50-50 chance, it's probably going to be Sunday. Late Saturday into Sunday looks like the highest chance of rain for the weekend. But overnight's back in the 60s, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night.
Great sleeping weather.
Yeah.
It really is.
It is. It's perfect to work outside. It's still very comfortable. Not crushing humidity levels either. That we're not talking about dew points near 70 as this warmer air comes in either.
Yeah, absolutely. If somebody's got gardening work to get done, things are looking. Oh yeah.
I still have to drag out. I did not get to the plumeria last night. Did not. And
all he has done is kick the, I'm tired. I'm tired.
It is going
all
out.
He's done is kick the can on this darn plumeria.
I know.
Coming from the guy who told me 2 weeks and 4 days ago, please put your plumeria out.
See,
he wants mine to die.
Here's what's going to happen. Because it's late going out, it'll be late coming back in. I'm going to push the warmth through the summer into the fall this year.
And listen, I'm not making excuses for Mark, but correct me if I'm wrong. There were some casualties last year.
There were. Yeah.
Broke a little bit.
Yeah, listen.
There was some devastation.
Which ended up down in Florida.
Okay.
At my cousin's place down in Florida. Potted them up, and they look beautiful.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Your wife hates the thing. Get it out of the house. It's too big.
Strong word.
Really dislikes.
Dislikes?
It's pretty big.
It's big.
It's massive, people. Have you ever posted pictures of it?
I should post a picture.
You should.
It's bigger than the patio, the patio umbrella.
Well,
it's bigger than your Christmas tree most years.
Yeah. Once you get it outside, take a couple of pictures and compare the size.
Yeah, we'll put it on.
People will be impressed.
Sure. Yep.
All right, Mark, thank you.
Yep.
We still have much more to get to this morning on Arc Rochester when we come back. We are looking ahead to the upcoming Square Fair that's coming to the 19th Ward.
And don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. Arc Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13WAM YouTube channel and FoxRochester.com. Stick around, my friends. We're back after this.
Thank you for coming
in.
Hey, great to see you. Thanks for being here.
Appreciate it. Can we ask you both to do a quick favor? Can you both just say your first and last name so we can get a mic check on you?
Okay, Lachey Harris, LaShayHarris.
Perfect.
Jesse Knopf.
Good, Ashley. 9:12 this Tuesday morning. For 6 decades, the Square Fair has brought neighbors together in the 19th Ward for a day of fun, food, and community spirit.
This Saturday, the event returns to Aberdeen Square Park with a parade, live music, family activities, and much, much more. Joining us now for more on what you can expect from this year's 60th anniversary celebration, we have Rochester City Council member Lachey Harris and 19th Ward Community Association Chair Jessie Noth with us. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
This is exciting. 60 years. For somebody who's unfamiliar, give us a quick rundown. Why is this event so significant? Why the Square Fair?
Oh my gosh, we've been doing Square Fair, at least I haven't been doing it for 60 years, but it's been 60 years in our neighborhood, bringing folks together in the heart of our city, in the 19th Ward. And, you know, it's just been one of those things that I remember as a kid that's been a staple of our neighborhood. So 60 years of that, and I hear it all the time. I remember Square Fair. When I was a kid, we used to go there and do all the arts and crafts and play games and stuff. So, you know, it's a tradition.
Yeah.
And the association was founded in 1965. The very next year we had our first Square Fair, and we haven't stopped since. So there are not that many events that have, except for COVID, you know, kept going consistently without, you know, any breaks in there. So.
Okay, so somebody's sitting at home and they grew up maybe on the east side. They're unfamiliar with it. They hear about the event. They think, okay, this is a great community event. Why not show up and support the community? What can they expect when they arrive? What are they going to see when they get there?
We kick off with a breakfast at 8:30 in the morning. It's a pancake breakfast. It's real cheap. You get to see all the neighbors and meet all new people. And then after that, about 10 o'clock, all the kids' activities kick on. And then we also host multiple different local artists.
Explain to us why it is so meaningful to make those connections with your neighbors.
You know, we're a community association, and community works a lot better when you all get together. And, you know, it's pretty amazing all the connections we've made at Square Fair over the years. We actually, our current treasurer recently moved into the neighborhood. His first thing he ever did was come to Square Fair.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, I need to get involved in this neighborhood. He just loved it and has been, you know, like since that, just dove right into getting engaged. And, you know, especially after like some of our long winters, you know, we get a little cooped up and it's beautiful out. We can go enjoy a great day at the park, enjoy all our neighbors, and have a great time.
Lachey, part of the community and the coming together is people giving of their talents and their time. And time is one of the most precious things we have. But you have got dozens and dozens of volunteers.
Absolutely.
How do you recruit them? And I'm sure they keep coming back, right?
Yes, they
Year
do.
after year.
Year after year, they keep coming back. We just let them know how great our neighborhood is. And we let them know that, you know, it's not just for us, it's for families. I think the big selling point is that this is a family event, centered around kids. You know, the focal point is the kids' activities first. And then everything else comes next.
All icing on the cake after
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Yes.
For the both of you, what are you most looking forward to for Square Fair?
Oh my God, this year we have a trackless train.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait, so it's a train without tracks?
Yes.
And is it carrying kids around?
And adults.
And adults? Really? Okay, have we ridden this trackless train?
Not yet.
Not
but
yet?
We will be.
Oh, we're excited too. I love
Reserved
it.
seat.
How about for you?
So this year, we are making all of the kids' activities free thanks to a sponsorship from the University of Rochester.
Wow.
It's a change that we were looking to figure out how to make. And, you know, with that sponsorship, we were able to eliminate all the fees on the kids' activities so they can just come, have a great time. We have, you know, various inflatable bounce houses and other inflatable games, carnival games. Our Cub Scout pack will be hosting a bunch of kids' activities there. And to really just make it that it's a fun day, we don't need to worry about money type of feel.
I think that's great. I mean, the kids shouldn't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Just show up and be a kid.
Right.
And have fun.
And our title sponsor is ESL Charitable Foundation.
Very good.
And all our other sponsors that it's a long list, so I don't want to mention them all, but we will make sure they are all honored.
Fantastic.
Love it.
Thank you both so much for your time this morning. We really, really do appreciate it. Square Fair, beloved community event. If somebody can't stop by, what's another way that they can get involved with the community in the 19th Ward?
They can go to 19wca.org. That's our website. They're able to join there, sign up for a mailing list. They can find us on social media. Or they can just go talk to their neighbor. It's an even bit more basic way. You don't even need to get involved with the 19th Ward to be involved in the 19th Ward.
Listen, that's a very good answer. Just talk to your neighbor.
Yep.
Love it. We'll make sure to post all of the information if you want to go on our website, foxrochester.com, after the show this morning. Thank you both again.
Thank you. Don't go far. When our Rochester returns, Steph will be here. She's breaking down some of our top political stories.
Yeah, Political Pulse coming your way next.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. If we're going to burn down society, we're going to burn it all down. We're not going to save any of it.
It's cold in here. It's time for a political pulse check here on ARC Rochester. Despite Iran suspending negotiations, President Trump is expressing optimism about a deal. President Trump told ABC News he believes the U.S. and Iran will have an agreement over the next week. He went on to say, quote, "There was a little glitch, but I turned that one around very quickly." That's in reference to Israeli strikes in Lebanon. Iran's top negotiator said that action and the U.S. naval blockade of Iranian ports violated the ceasefire. Over the weekend, the U.S. launched self-defense strikes, and Iran launched its own retaliatory strike on a U.S. airbase. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is preparing to testify on Capitol Hill this morning. It's his first appearance since the war with Iran began. Rubio is expected to present the State Department's annual budget request, but the conversation is likely to shift to the war. Also on Capitol Hill, Senate Republicans are planning to meet to discuss the future of the anti-weaponization fund. The White House is reportedly rethinking the fund, which would benefit allies of President Trump. People who believe they were victims of political weaponization could apply, including rioters who attacked the Capitol on January 6, 2021. Last week, a federal judge put a pause on the nearly $1.8 billion fund, and the DOJ says it plans to comply. The fund was part of a settlement between the president and the IRS. Lawmakers from both parties have spoken out against the fund. 3 Democratic senators also introduced new legislation to end it entirely and block the use of taxpayer money. Today is primary day for 6 states, including California. Voters are heading to the polls to choose their next governor. Unlike our state, California does not separate its primaries by party, so all candidates, regardless of party, will appear on the ballot. There are no clear frontrunners in the Cali governor's race. There are some top contenders, though, including former state AG Javier Becerra, as well as billionaire Tom Steyer. Conservative commentator Steve Hilton is one of 2 Republicans running. Another crowded race is that for Los Angeles mayor. There are 14 people running for office, but 3 candidates have become apparent frontrunners. One of them is incumbent Mayor Karen Bass, who's hoping to be re-elected. She has faced criticism over her handling of the devastating Palisades wildfire last year. Thousands of homes burned, including the home of her opponent, reality TV star Spencer Pratt. You may remember him from the MTV series The Hills, but the Republican is hoping to unseat Bass. Progressive City Councilwoman Nithya Raman will also appear on the ballot. The 2 candidates with the most votes will advance to the general election in November.
Los Angeles is ready for an incredible recovery from COVID, where many of the businesses are still suffering. Entertainment industry is beginning to come back. All of this we've laid a strong foundation for, and we want to continue.
They have a real choice ahead. They can pick a very broken status quo represented by our incumbent, a MAGA Republican whose values don't align with the city at all, or a vision for change that I'm bringing to the table.
My voters, they look around. They see why they're electing me. They want change. My opponents are the reason the city's failing.
And finally this morning, a group of former FBI agents have set up a group to help other employees. The support group is part of Justice Connection, which helps DOJ employees. Some of the services include free legal representation, mental health services, or even job placement help for those looking to leave. The FBI director ousted dozens of agents over bias concerns. Some of them have sued, saying their firings were politically motivated. Be sure to stay with ARC Rochester for your top political headlines. We are back after this.
Here, I actually have something for you.
Oh, look at you being prepared.
Good morning.
Hi, how you doing?
How are
You
you?
must be Amy.
Abby.
Oh, Abby. I'm old and I
That's
screw
okay.
things
Don't
up.
worry. You can call me Amy if you want. That's fine.
Abby
Dan.
and Dan. Okay. Nice to meet you, and thank you so much for having me.
Oh my gosh. We are excited.
Yeah.
Get this back on.
9:28 this Tuesday morning. Thanks so much for staying with us here on ARC Rochester this morning. A Rochester native and comedian is putting pen to paper using her humor to show readers the truth behind joy and her own strength.
Yvonne Conti is well known for making people laugh, but her new book dives deep into how she became the woman she is today. She joins us live in studio to talk about her memoir, Beneath Her Smile, and an upcoming release party that's happening this weekend. Thank you for coming in.
I'm so excited. Thank you for having me.
I want to talk about the book in just a second, but first, tell us a little bit about your career.
Oh my goodness. That's why I'm having it here in Rochester, because this is where my career started. And I'll be honest with you, I contacted like 45 people that hired me back 31 years ago when I was just starting and knew nothing about speaking or being a motivational speaker. And most of them have either retired or they died. So I know that's probably not something to laugh about, but it reminded me, oh my goodness, Yvonne, you've been doing this 31 years. But, oh, what a wonderful community Rochester is, especially the business community. They just did everything they could to promote me and help me to grow, and it was just wonderful, so easy.
Can you talk to us about some of the jobs you've had in the past? We're taking a look here.
Yes, I was a card-carrying carpenter for the union.
Wow.
The first carpenter in the state of Tennessee as a woman. And I was, of course, a stand-up comic. And, I've done a million different things. Do you know who that is? That's Larry. Oh, good God. He was in.
Yes.
Yeah, Larry Miller.
Oh.
Yeah. Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. You have all the good pictures.
We try.
Yeah. And I was on the Vicki Lawrence show in California.
Wow.
When she had her talk show back in the day. And here's why that happened. Because I was a new stand-up comic, but I had children and I had to make money. So I said to the owner of the club, you have to start paying me. I can't be working here for free. I'm funny. People are laughing. You got to send me different places. He said, I can't send you anywhere. You have no credit. I got to, where have you been? What shows have you been on? And he said, you have a TV credit. I can get you booked. So at the time, back in the day, you watched television, and at the end of the show, it said, if you used to be a stripper, call this number and, be on it. Or if you used to have whatever they were looking for their talk show. And I answered every single one with a comedic letter. It was mail. You mailed it. And Vicki Lawrence called me, and it was for a show called I Have a Secret Crush. Oh. And so I made up a story about having a secret crush. I threw all my jokes in about dating. And I had my credit. So then I went back home, and he introduced me as, here she is. She just returned from the Vicki Lawrence show on ABC out in Los Angeles, Yvonne Conti, and he booked me everywhere.
Wow.
That's incredible. Let me ask, when you were on the show, was Vicki wise to...
No, she thought, because I got a friend to step in and act like he's the guy. And, she contacted him like it was a secret. And then when we got on the show, he was like shocked. He was such a good actor.
That's great. Wow.
But it all worked out according to plan.
That's wonderful.
All right, so the memoir, tell us a little bit about it. You brought it with you here today.
It's called Beneath Her Smile. And, all my other books are about business. This book took me 5 years to write, and it is really about a misunderstanding. I judged my mother incorrectly my whole life because of the actions that she took. And then, towards the end of her life, I stumbled on a secret that she had been holding her whole life that explained to me why she acted the way she did. And so I think what it teaches people is that you really cannot judge someone unless you know where they've been. And when I realized the difficulty that my mother had lived through her whole entire life, all I wanted to do was be good to her. So, but it also goes through my whole life. There's tons of funny stories in there. And every funny thing that ever happened to me is in that book and more.
What does that perspective offer you today?
Well, for instance, my daughter said, Mom, you took 5 years to write that book, but it was 5 years of therapy because you're a different person now. You used to be judgmental. You are not judgmental at all. You seem to accept people for who they are in the moment. You've changed immensely. It did. It changed my life. It gave me peace. Because I spent my whole life thinking my mother didn't really care much about me. And then I understood the pain that she went through. Sorry. And it changed everything. I don't look at you and judge anything about you because I don't know what you're dealing with.
Wow.
It made a huge difference in my life.
That seems like something, though, that anyone would do anyone good to not judge others, to put all of that stuff aside.
Yeah.
We're in this moment together, and that's all there is.
Yeah. And people don't advertise the bad things in their life most of the time.
Yeah.
They hide it. Look at Facebook and all of that. It's all about, look what I did. I'm at this wonderful resort. I'm this and that. We don't say, oh yeah, but my husband beat me before we got there. You know, you don't tell the bad things.
Right.
So when you're working with people or you're a neighbor or whatever it might be, just give them some space because we don't know what they've handled. And I'll tell you what, if you have had a difficult childhood, this is the book to read because it really gave me so much peace about my family and my whole life.
Well, gosh,
Yeah.
if you weren't convinced before that line, then
Yeah.
I don't know what else will.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to get their hands on a copy of this.
It's available anywhere books are sold worldwide. Go to Amazon is probably the best place. Or you can give me a call and I'll be happy to meet you and sign the book. I'm doing that later today.
Well, yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit
Yeah.
about the book signing.
Well, yes, this is going to be at the Comedy at the Carlson, which is right here in Rochester. Anyone is welcome to come. There is no charge. It's at 5 o'clock on Friday, this Friday, the 5th. And it's for anybody. Listen, I've worked everywhere in Rochester. I've worked at every school system, every college, the hospitals, everywhere for years. So if you've ever seen me do the positive power of humor, I had dark hair at the time. You're welcome to come because I want to thank you for being in the audience, for cheering me on, for all the things that the people in the Rochester area have done for me throughout my life.
Wonderful.
So
this Friday, 5 p.m., Comedy at the Carlson. You don't want to miss it. We'll post all the information if you want to go on our website, foxrochester.com. Thank you once again.
Thank you. Time right now, 9:35. Much more to get to this morning on Arc Rochester. When we come back, we're looking ahead to the Landmark Society's upcoming Home and Garden Tour. It's happening this weekend.
Yeah, and don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. Arc Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back on the other side of the break.
Alrighty, sir. And then if you sit right over here.
All right.
Okay, this is your first time here, yes?
It is indeed.
Excellent.
How do you
We're happy
do?
to
Nice
have
to meet
you.
you. Thank you.
I'm just going to take this and slide this up just a little bit. There we go. Awesome.
All right.
Brandon Brooks,
Yes, indeed.
Director of Programs at the Landmark Society of New York.
That's right. Oh,
Excellent.
wow. Look,
What a title.
say
9:38, welcome back home, and history enthusiasts are once again looking forward to this weekend's House and Garden Tour presented by the Landmark Society as it heads into the Charlotte neighborhood.
Visitors will check out scenic and historic homes in the area for the first time in the event's more than 50-year history. This morning, we're getting a preview of all of it. We're joined now by the Director of Programs at the Landmark Society of New York, Brandon Brooks. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
Good morning.
First and foremost, congratulations on the role. You've been in it since March. How are you finding it?
I love every second of it. Look, I'm a history guy. I was over at Genesee Country Village Museum as curator for 6 years. Now I'm bringing my skills and expertise to the Landmark Society, and I'm having a ball.
Excellent. Well, you know, this is one of those events we look forward to every year. We were talking about it earlier. It's a sign of the season. It's a sign that summer is just about here. Give us an overview of what people can expect as they tour homes in the Charlotte neighborhood.
Absolutely. So this weekend, the 6th and 7th, it's the 6th and the 7th of June, I had to throw that in there. The Landmark Society will have their House and Garden Tour. This is a beloved House and Garden Tour in Rochester, New York, where we take guests through a curated tour of select homes and community spaces. This time, as you said, coming to Charlotte, New York for the very first time ever. So we have lots of fun sites and a variety of both private and public spaces to explore this weekend.
Stylistically, what can you tell us about some of the homes people will be visiting and touring?
Absolutely. So many of the homes that we will be touring are on Beach Avenue. So those are coming and being built in the early 20th century. Some of which have been built, some of which on the tour have been built as early as 2 years ago. So you're going to get a great variety in terms of architectural styles and history in this year's tour.
Interesting. I feel like that is a little something different from what people would normally expect on these tours, yes?
Absolutely. Usually they are just historic homes. This year we have the great opportunity to furnish Rochesterians with a wider variety of homes. There's a great variety of life and residency up on Beach Avenue, and this year's tour reflects that.
What can you tell us about the community spaces that are involved?
Great. So all the way down Lake Avenue, all the way till Stutson Street, we have a wide variety of public spaces, from access to the Carousel to the Genesee Lighthouse, Holy Cross Roman Catholic Church, Hose 22, and Stutson House.
Very good. You know, curious to know how the homes are selected. Do people write in and say, hey, my house is better than my neighbor's? Or like, how does that work? Because the homes are beautiful.
They are all beautiful, and that's a great question. So it's really a little bit of both. Some private homeowners who are very well versed in this tour will get the news early in the year preceding that we are coming to your town. And some people call us directly and say, I gotta get on this tour. I've attended the other tours. I love it. How do I get my house on the tour? Other times we will essentially case a neighborhood and pick out select homes and start that solicitation process a year in advance. You know, this is a commitment. It is your private home. You are welcoming the community into your home. It is a guided, curated tour, to be sure, so no one is left unattended, but it's a commitment. We're asking people to open their doors to the community. So there is a process with many homeowners where we're educating them and furnishing them with all the assurance they need to be part of this beloved House and Garden Tour in Rochester.
But you're also giving them a full year to get that lengthy honey-do list done. You know, the ding in the hardwood floor and the scuffs on the linoleum.
Yes.
All of that is clear and ready.
It is indeed, and I will say many homeowners will say, you know, this House and Garden Tour sure has pleased my wife. It had all of our to-do needs checked off, and, you know, what a great way to start your summer, having all of your house to-dos completed, and now you just get to enjoy the season up by the lake.
Exactly, exactly. All right, so if somebody wants to go, do they need tickets? Do they just show up? Where's the meeting spot? Let's run through all we need to know.
They will absolutely need tickets, and those can be found at landmarksociety.org. They will be being sold until this Friday evening, and they are selling fast. Ticket goers can begin their tour at the Sandpiper Shelter on Ontario Beach Park. And then it's really a choose-your-own-adventure from there. You get your entry pass, and you can decide how to go about your tour. And that ticket is good for both days, as well as select restaurants like Vine and Tap, Host 22, and of course Abbott's to receive special discounts exclusive to House and Garden Tour ticket goers.
That's very cool. Thank you so much for coming in. We really appreciate it. And if you want to go and you need to know, we'll post all of that information and much more on our website, foxrochester.com.
When we come back, we're taking a look at some of the stories that have people talking on this Tuesday morning.
Yeah, we're talking trends on the other side of the break. What a morning. Okay, it's time to talk trends. We're going to start with the countdown to the upcoming Stanley Pup, people.
The NHL Rescue Dog Competition celebrating the Stanley Cup playoffs returning June 8th for its third consecutive year.
I love it. The 90-minute special will feature a lineup of adoptable pups facing off in a friendly competition, showcasing their canine skills and puppy puck handling. Oh, it's all happening on a mini rink.
According to the company, the event has quickly become a fan favorite tradition, blending the competitive spirit of the NHL with the mission of finding homes for animals in need.
The lineup includes 32 pups, one for each NHL team, provided by an animal welfare organization.
The lineup of pups has not been announced yet, but fans are already pretty excited. How could they not? Look at these guys.
They're so gangly, and they got these big paws, and they still don't know what they're doing here. I love it. The Possum event will feature celebrity dog lovers and advocates, famous NHL players, and also play-by-play commentary.
The executive producer sharing a statement on the upcoming event, calling it pure joy for the whole family, because when the pups hit the ice, it's not just a game, it's a power play for adoption.
What a job. What do you do? I produce the
Stanley Pup.
The Stanley Pup.
Yeah.
What a gig.
I know, seriously. If you need, I know that they're watching right now. If you need play-by-play announcers.
Or listen,
we'll do
or
it.
Or a producer. Or a producer, or just volunteers.
Yeah.
I'd go and show up.
Yeah.
The Stanley Pup will premiere at 9:30 p.m. on June 8th on True TV and HBO Max.
Yeah, looking forward.
Love it.
To seeing the dogs that are actually on the roster.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It'll be fun. Okay, move along.
To Miller High Life releasing the ultimate finishing touch to any home bar.
Okay, so the beer company has announced a special auction item for fans, a juke keg.
The device is a fully functioning Crossley jukebox that also acts as a beer keg. Mark, are you listening?
Oh boy, according to the press release from the company, the device is fully built for good times. Pour an ice-cold Miller High Life while keeping the classics rolling.
The juke keg is glowing with dive bar charm and inspired by the kind of neighborhood dive where somebody's always queuing up a classic.
Music can be played through both Bluetooth, a radio, or CD player. It also has room to stack glasses and features multiple light settings.
The juke keg is up for bidding on eBay now through June 8th.
Miller High Life will also award the winner a $150 gift card to fill the juke keg.
Bidding kicked off at just $1.23, a nod to Miller High Life's 123-year-old history.
Okay, the bid currently stands at $6,800. Okay, this is what I wanted to know.
Yeah, all the proceeds from the auction will go to the Wisconsin area music industry. The WAMI, an organization that supports local musicians and venues.
I like that because I thought if Miller High Life was just trying to make $6,800 off of that jukebox, I like that it's going to a charity, though.
Absolutely.
That makes people feel good. Okay, we're going to move along to something interesting, new creation from Kraft.
Kraft Heinz expanding its Canadian craft dinner brand into the dessert category for the first time ever.
Oh, okay. They're launching a KD mac and cheese cake, a limited edition sweet and savory product rolling out through select Canadian bakeries.
No one asked for it.
I know.
KD mac and cheesecake combines KD cheese seasoning with traditional cheesecake ingredients, incorporating the brand's signature cheddar flavor into both the graham cracker crust and the cheesecake filling.
You know, life was simpler when it was just Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Sure was.
Not KD mac and cheese or whatever.
Oh.
But don't we have KD now here in the States? We don't? Okay. Well, still, nobody asked for this.
Nobody did. According to the company, the dessert was developed in response to growing consumer interest in nostalgic food products and experimental flavor mashups, particularly among Gen Z and millennial consumers. Okay, so maybe they asked for this.
Why? The head of the brand and creativity said, as Canada's unofficial dish, KD has long been associated with dinner. Exactly. Leave it there. Statement should end right there. This led us to ask ourselves, why should this unmistakable KD flavor be limited to dinner time? Because that's where it belongs.
For fans who won't be able to make it up to Canada for a taste, Kraft posted a recipe online for those who want to try it at home.
And surprise, Abigail!
No,
we don't have one. According to fans who have given the sweet treat a taste, they say, quote, it's pretty good. And they tell others not to knock it until you try it.
The cheesecake will only be available in bakeries until June 12th. What bakeries, though?
There's like a bunch in Canada.
This is horrifying.
In Toronto, I think, is the closest one.
They're only going to sell to producers of morning television.
Definitely.
Those are the only people who are buying those things. Because no one's buying that and serving that to Mimi and Papa on Sunday night after dinner. It's not happening. It's not. All right, let's move along to an Australian influencer getting a lot of hate online for one of her new products.
A taxidermist turned designer has shocked customers after releasing a line of women's underwear featuring real taxidermied rats.
The line, no, and that looks like,
oh my God,
it rides up the back. Oh, I mean, the rat tail would be the perfect string, right?
Daniel!
Listen, we're all thinking it, Abigail. We're all thinking it. The line Rat Oddity Gizzard has been using taxidermied rats to create their unique oddities for years. Why? We don't know. But last October, the designer had the idea of incorporating the taxidermy onto women's lingerie.
The designer posted the result on Instagram and has since gone viral. Mark is walking over here with a piece of paper that reads...
Read something we're not going to say on
nasty.
air. Listen, you know, for years we've called them like you go to...
Oh, look at his little head.
What's that?
Messed up.
What's that lingerie store?
Victoria's
Secrets, and you get yourself a little teddy. How about getting a little ratty?
Please stop. I really, truly never needed to
This is the
hear
worst.
you say that.
We
The shimmy,
had so many bad stories.
the shimmy
before.
was the worst part of that statement, just so you know. Get yourself a little
A
teddy.
ratty. All right. It's named the Lingerat by the curator. Try and say that 3 times fast. The unique pieces of underwear are not designed to be worn for obvious reasons. Then why are we making them? Although some people have declared themselves more than eager to do so to surprise or simply horrify their partners.
The underwear also cannot be washed, so she recommends buyers to keep them clean.
Yeah, the pair costs $137 for a rat. And the designers say she gets quite a large number of buyers. Who?
I don't know. The
Who's
design.
buying
I don't
it?
know. The designer claims the creatures she uses are always responsibly sourced, and that she's always transparent about the welfare and husbandry of the animals.
She also went on to say that everything she makes is art and has a wide range of collections, including lamps and lingerie made from dead rodent pellets.
It said lighters.
Oh, it said lighters? What did I say?
Lingerie.
Lamps? Oh. No, it says lamps.
I know, you said lamps and lingerie.
Oh, lamps and lighters from dead rodent pelts, taxidermied dog heads. What is happening here? And much more.
Some people call the art sick.
Yeah.
Others find it unique and a rare find. What would you do?
Listen.
What would you do?
Hey, is that a rat in your pocket? I'm just happy to see me. Don't go anywhere. Our final thoughts on the other side of the break. A jock strap made of rat. Rat pasty. These are those pasties. Think about the tassels, the tails. We're back tomorrow morning. No, we won't be. I just got myself fired.
Oh, boy. Join Steph and Mark. Thursday Wednesdays at midday. We will see you tomorrow. Maybe we'll see you then.
Banana.